Hey guys, welcome to Stacks and Stats. I'm your boy Sangeeth, and wow, what a crazy couple of weeks we've had in the precious metals markets. I have never seen price action like this ever. I've been trading precious metals since 2014 on ETFs, and I've been an actual stacker for going on 4 years now. And I've never seen something like this where I saw such a dramatic increase in pricing. Every single day I would open up my phone and silver would be up another 6%, 7%, 10%. And in my experience, anything that goes up, it doesn't matter what it is, whether it's a commodity, an equity, what have you, anything that goes up that fast, that quick, generally has a dramatic reversal and an equal and dramatic downturn. And that's exactly what we saw in silver. Did I think that downturn was going to be this bad? No. I mean, I think it was like 43 or 45% from peak to trough reversal on silver was intense. And I would have never thought that. But I mean, which is why I stayed on the sidelines and chose not to pick up any physical silver at that point, because I just didn't know where that price was going. The last ounce that I did end up picking up on my last video was me visiting a coin show where it was absolutely rammed. I've never seen a coin show that busy before, but I was willing to pay the high prices to pick up an ounce of silver, and it was just to complete a 3-ounce set that I had. It was the Empress of Ireland, and it's an RCM, Royal Canadian Mint coin, and that was the only silver that I had purchased throughout, I would say, like the past, I don't know, 2.5 weeks. So yeah. Now, I actually think that the majority of the price action in silver was from like what I would call hot money. Not really from true investors like you and I, people that are like really believing in sound money, that people that actually are legit stackers. I think it was just people trying to get in on the silver train because, you know, it was actually making news. I would see it on my Instagram, I would see it on TV, and I think the people that got into silver, to them it could have been any meme stock, and I think that hot money was a big reason as to why that price shot up so quickly. Past week I was also able to get my hands on some pretty cool pieces, and I wanted to show you, so let's take a look. All right guys, so I was able to pick up these, well, I should say 5 pieces of silver. Each of them is 1 ounce. And I just wanted to include this one maple here because I don't know why people are so stuck on just collecting maples. I've met some fellow stackers out there that, you know, they have hundreds of just maples. And I understand the importance of having a sovereign coin, especially the one, you know, of the country that you live in. And I also appreciate the beauty of the Canadian silver maple. In my opinion, it is the best looking silver coin, sovereign minted, out there. That's just my opinion, and I might be a bit biased, but I genuinely also just think that it is that beautiful. So I don't really knock people for having just only maples or maples in general, but I will knock people for having only maples. I was able to actually trade one of my maples for this beautiful Scotia Bank bar. I got this just a couple days ago, and I'd never had a Scotia Bank bar. In fact, this one it's new to my collection because I've never had a Scotia Bank bar before. Now the cool thing with Scotia Bank is they used to be in the metals business for quite a while. But they closed up shop in around 2020, I want to say. So these are harder to come by just because they don't make them anymore. So I was really happy to make this trade where I traded a silver maple for this Scotia Bank bar. Now, I was super excited to get my hands on these guys. So these guys are from Scottsdale Mint, and they are part of their Alpha Strike set. And if you can see the design on this, I don't know about you guys, but I absolutely love seahorses. And in fact, I got this for my wife because she loves seahorses. And as you can see, you just see 2 seahorses there. And it's, I guess it's sealed in their Certilock assay card. Now, these Alpha Strikes, the reason why they're called Alpha Strikes, well, this one here looks like it's a conch shell. Beautiful, 2023. And that says St. Kitts and Nevis. So another island in the Caribbean. 2 feathers there. Eastern Caribbean Central Bank. Yep, so anyways, they call them alpha strikes because these are the first 5%. So they are limited mintage, but the first 5% of that limited mintage gets to be called the alpha strike. They're supposed to be the best quality that comes out of that lineup. And here we have a Justice, or I guess I can call her Lady Justice. Even the assay card, I just love that holographic rainbow colored shimmer there. And this one is from the island of Gibraltar. Wow, that's interesting. Okay, I did not even know that. And it's 1 pound. 1 troy ounce. Cool fact, actually, the term pound, the British pound, comes from 1 pound sterling, which meant that a pound was equal to 1 pound of sterling silver, which is why they call it the sterling or the pound. Now, this one was actually my favorite. I actually had to make a bit of a drive out to get this. I'm a huge fanboy of Pamp. I love all Pamp products. And this one is the Lunar Tiger. It's from 2022. And I drove out quite farther than I would like to get this one silver bar. And just check out the design on that. And on the obverse, you actually have the rear end of the tiger. And I don't know what this, I guess this is, you know what, actually, I'm just going to peel this off because, yeah, you know what, I'm just going to take that off. I know you're supposed to, okay, you know what, there we go. That's much better. Take a look at that beautiful tiger. But yeah, guys, these are just my procurements over the past week and a bit while I was nursing the flu, suffering at home. Even with these markets being as crazy as they are right now, at the end of the day, when I see silver and gold for the prices that they are right now, I consider it a discount, and it is just my way of stacking more at a cheaper price. Because at the end of the day, no matter what the news tells you, no matter what all these YouTubers tell you with their fancy statistics and this and that, and don't get me wrong, statistics matter, they mean something, but at the end of the day, the main foundation of why we stack gold and silver has not changed. The main reason as to why this is sound money has not changed. And as you go through the years and years, it's just going to be more and more evident to people that real physical gold and silver are going to be our ticket out of whatever's going to happen to our financial system. So guys, I really hope that you enjoyed some of my new acquisitions over the past 2 weeks. And if you haven't liked or subscribed, please do. And if you don't mind commenting, I'm always willing to make these videos better. I will try to upload more often. I was just nursing a bit of a flu for the past week. And I really hope you enjoyed the video. And till next time, happy stacking. Take care.